afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Moreno Valley's 2019 State of the City. We are so pleased that you're here to help us celebrate the accomplishments we've achieved over the last year and look ahead to what the future holds. My name is Mark Lincheski, and I will serve as your MC for today's State of the City. My first honor of the day is to welcome Mayor Pro Tem Victoria Baca to the stage to commemorate an outstanding citizen.
As you know, last week our community and our state lost one of its brave first responders. California Highway Patrol Officer Andre Moy was a member of our Moreno Valley community, and his tragic loss will no doubt be felt for many years to come. But given what we've learned about him in the past week and about the kind person he was, I think it's safe to say that it is the life he led, more than the way he left us, that will reverberate even longer and stronger through our community. As Mayor Gutierrez eloquently said in his statement on behalf of our community, Officer Moy died in the line of duty. He was fulfilling the mission of the CHP, which is to provide the public with the highest level of safety, service, and security. We may never know how many people are safe today because of Officer Moy, because of his service and that of the two other injured officers. We can only offer our sincere gratitude to him, our heartfelt condolences to his family and colleagues, and our unwavering support for those who are willing to risk their lives to protect our communities. So I ask you now to stand with me. Let's take a moment to offer silent salute of gratitude for Officer Moy and our warmest wishes for recovery for his two fellow officers. Please remain standing for the invocation given by the Reverend Father Edwin Arreola of St. Christopher's Catholic Church, and the Pledge of Allegiance led by our very own Councilman, Ulises Cabrera.
Dear God, we thank you for the gift of life, of family, of friendship, and of camaraderie. We thank you for the opportunity to gather here today to give you honor and praise. You are the source of all that is good. You are the source of all our blessings, and thank you for each and every blessing that we have been given. O God, we are here asking for your guidance, wisdom, and support as we begin this meeting. Help us to engage in meaningful discussion. Allow us to grow closer as a group and nurture the bands of community. May we use only our best skills and judgment, keeping ourselves impartial and neutral as we consider the merits and pitfalls of each matter that is placed before us, and always act in accordance with what is best for our community and our fellow citizens. Today, may we be open to others' ideas and beliefs, respectful of our differences, not threatened by them. May we always find a common ground that enable us to work together with unity and harmony, and that may we grow in understanding of our own motives and responsibilities for the sake of all the residents of our city. O loving God, we ask you to bless our city council members, our local leaders, all volunteers, and all who work for the betterment of Moreno Valley, that you may shower them with your wisdom, good health, and humility of heart as leaders, as they devote their lives in the service of the citizen of our dearly beloved city. We also pray for our local enforcer, that you may cover them with your loving protection as they keep their jobs in maintaining peace and concord in the city. And in a very special way, we pray for those who lost their lives in the service. Bless their families and loved ones. Compassionate God, continue to remind us that all we do here today, all that we accomplish, is for the pursuit of truth, for the greater glory of you, and for the service of humanity. It is in your most blessed name we pray. Amen.
It's a true honor to welcome all of you here to our amazing city of Moreno Valley for the State of the City address. In just a few moments, we will be hearing from our mayor, the youngest mayor ever elected here in our city, on all the accomplishments, all the milestones that we have achieved here, and thanks to the collaboration between all of us. And so before we get to that, I would like to ask if you could please join me as we pledge our flag. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Now, as you know, this event would not be possible without the generosity and support of our sponsors. Please join me in recognizing their continued dedication to Moreno Valley. Address sponsors, Highland Fairview Properties. Event sponsors, Altura Credit Union. Continental East Developers, Renaissance Village. Eastern Municipal Water District. Kaiser Permanente. Always a rowdy bunch. Moreno Valley College. Somebody just got upstaged, I don't know. Riverside University Health Systems. Waste Management. Our table sponsors, March Joint Powers Authority. Moreno Valley Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. Riverside Community College District. Riverside County Office of Education, Riverside Medical Clinic, and Western Riverside Council of Governments, and our program sponsors, Ben Clymer's The Body Shop, and Cal Baptist University. Thank you, sponsors. We are very grateful for your support of this wonderful tradition. And lastly, this event would not be the success it is without the Moreno Valley Chamber of Commerce, Chair Donna Bennett of Riverside University Health System, President Oscar Valdepena, and their dedicated staff. Thank you. I did. Okay. They are true partners in our mission of serving our community. Thank you for your continued support and dedication. Now, I'm very excited to be with you here today, and we hope you really enjoy your meal during this presentation. I would like to take this opportunity to introduce our Moreno Valley City Council members. Dr. Yxstian Gutierrez, Mayor of Moreno Valley. Mayor Pro Tem Victoria Baca. Councilmember Carla Thornton, District 2. Councilmember David Marquez, District 3. Councilmember Ulysses Cabrera, District 4. It's now my privilege to introduce Mayor Yxstian Gutierrez, our first directly elected mayor. Mayor Gutierrez began his career in service to others as an educator, helping to shape the minds of our young people and guiding them towards success. His passion for service extends far beyond the classroom, dedicating himself to volunteerism through his church and youth programs in our community, and now as our mayor. Now, we as a city have benefited from his focus and dedication to lifting up every member of our community. Economic development and job creation are a priority, while creating countless opportunities for our young people to thrive. He comes up with solutions that are creative, bold, and improve our quality of life. But please join me in welcoming Mayor Yxstian Gutierrez to deliver the State of the City address.
Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Yxstian Gutierrez, Mayor of this great city, and I welcome you all to Moreno Valley's 2019 State of the City Luncheon. When I was a child, I never thought I would be the mayor of such a great city. I never thought that I would overcome my struggles with reading or even go to college, much less lead a city. But now it is my great pleasure to serve as your first directly elected mayor and welcome you all today. I want to thank you, my fellow public officials from across Riverside County for being here today. Sheriff Chad Bianco for being here, Dr. Judy White, various other elected officials and folks for joining us today. You honor our city by being here today. I also want to welcome members of the clergy who are here who support our community in good times and bad, members of our business community whose initiative and willingness to take risks have brought so many jobs to our city, our educational partners, our counselors, our teachers, our nonprofit partners as well, who actually lift up our community. My esteemed colleagues on the Moreno Valley City Council, one of the best and most respected councils in California today. Members of our city staff, yes. Those talented folks that actually put those ideas into reality. And most importantly, I welcome the residents, all of you that are here to our great city. And make no mistake that Moreno Valley is one of California's great cities. Our theme this year is community. We chose community because this event is simply not a laundry list of achievements, although that would be a very long list. This event is really meant to be a celebration of what we as a community are accomplishing together. And in keeping with our community theme, we have planned actually something special. This year, in addition to discussing the state of the city achievements, we're going to recognize some of the leaders of our community, the exceptional people and organizations that make Moreno Valley where dreams soar. Fred Rogers of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood talked about community this way. He once said, "It's easy to say, it's not my child, not my community, not my world, not my problem. Then there are those who see the need and respond, and I consider those people my heroes." He went on to say, "When I was a boy, I would see scary things in the news. My mother would say to me, 'Look for the helpers. You will always find people who are helping.' My mother also taught me the same thing. Look for the helpers." And she's here, by the way, today. And I remembered those words when I started Moreno Valley College at the age of 15, not knowing what to expect, being in a new environment with no friends, and worried that I would just fail and become another statistic. But then I met a gentleman by the name Edward Bush, who later became Dr. Bush, the helper that my mother was referring to. You see, he was the student activities coordinator at the time, mentored me by connecting me to student government. He tutored me also and served as a role model for me. But more importantly, he encouraged me to persevere, keep going with college, and then transfer, because as he once told me, every time you get a step closer to completing college, it's like a window opening further and further with more opportunities. And finally, he also encouraged me to earn a doctorate degree. Dr. Bush, my friend, is now the president of Cosumnes River College in Sacramento. So today, we are recognizing people like Dr. Bush who are helping our community lift up and live up to its priorities. So what are those priorities? Well, I can tell you the city council and I, we go out in the community and we talk to many different folks every chance that we get. And what our community wants is really pretty simple. We expect our children to be able to play safely in our neighborhoods and parks. We want our police and firefighters to respond quickly when there's trouble. We want our children to have opportunities and for college to be a realistic option for them. We want to be able to find good jobs right here in our city so that way they don't have to commute 100 miles round trip each day. And you see, we want people who are down on their luck and find themselves living on the street to be cared for and helped, not just pushed out of town. The people of Moreno Valley want senior citizens to be able to thrive in a community that respects them and provides services they need, like healthcare, transportation, and opportunities to remain active and socialize. We want a clean city that values the beauty of our surroundings, both what we've been given by our Creator and also the landscape that we create ourselves. And of course, we want to drive on safe and smooth roads. We want to feel that pride when we say we are from Moreno Valley. And we expect our city government to work with our residents to help bring those community priorities to life. Using those priorities as our standard, I am proud to say that I'm from Moreno Valley because we are bringing them to life. We are guided by our community's common sense priorities. And that's not just me talking. That's a lot of other folks in the community and the region talking about us as well. In fact, recently, Fiscal Times magazine ranked Moreno Valley the third most fiscally solvent city, not in the county, not in the state, but in the United States. We are very, very proud of that recognition. We are also proud that the Government Finance Officers Association honored Moreno Valley with its prestigious budget award for fiscal year 2018-19. They recognize our commitment, you see, to providing our residents with the highest quality services in the most efficient manner. For example, we balance our budgets here in town, 8 years in a row, by the way. Employment in our community stands at 96%, and our property values and tax revenues are way up. In fact, our sales tax revenue is up an amazing 10.8% over just last year, and our city continues to have healthy budget reserves, which is all welcome news, especially when economic indicators at the national and state level are showing reasons for some concern. It's true that the state continues to take away our local funds, and the county is charging more for services. But by very carefully managing our finances, we have continued to invest in public safety, road improvements, and state-of-the-art athletic and cultural facilities. Driving our stable finances and these important civic investments is our successful economic development effort to attract even more national, international, and Fortune 500 companies right here in town. Today, roughly 4,500 businesses call our town home, big and small. The hard and persistent work by our economic development team to help those businesses choose our town has helped create 20,000 new jobs in just the last 6 years. Thank you. Think about that for a moment. 20,000 new jobs. 20,000 new jobs. That means the lives of many folks have changed. These are 20,000 new opportunities for residents to escape the stop-and-go freeway traffic commuting to work. Instead, by working close to home, they get to spend all the time and money they save enjoying the lives and families and community they've created here in Moreno Valley. They get to attend more of their kids' soccer games and parent and teacher conferences and school open houses. And you know what? That's what I think about every time we help create a new local job. In Moreno Valley, we are all about job creation because it's great for our community in so many ways. Other mayors always tell me, how do you do it? And I tell them this, well, you know what? We approach economic development very methodically. We plan, we work, and we achieve. And our residents, they're very thankful for that. As someone once said, $1 million here, $1 million there, pretty soon we're talking about real money. Well, guess what? Developers have chosen to invest more than $400 million of real money in new business and construction projects since we met last year. $400 million since we just met last year. Moreno Valley is growing. Growth has been especially strong in the commercial, hospitality, and industrial sectors. Applications for business license have increased by 8% in the past year. Highland Fairview now has the green light for the second phase of its Sketcher project. The new 768,000 square foot facility built to the same high standards as the current Skechers building. And as you may know, it's the largest LEED Gold certified building in the world, internationally recognized for its sustainable and efficient design. Yes, when it comes to Moreno Valley and to investment, our town is now the place to be. That's why our hospitality industry is growing so fast. Look at the Quarter Project on the corner of Day Street and Eucalyptus, just around the corner. It's now home to both the Marriott's Residence Inn and a Holiday Inn Express. And right next door, Marriott is also adding a new Fairfield Inn and Suites. Meanwhile, we are remaking the former Festival Moreno Valley site off of Hemlock with the new concept called The District. The development will be anchored by a Floor & Decor superstore and many new stores. There's a lot of investment activity in Moreno Valley going on, and so please, we're going to make it happen. As a show of our commitment to developing local business, I am honored to present the Community Leadership Award to two businesses that helped make Moreno Valley the envy of the Inland Empire, by the way. So sorry, Temecula and Menifee. Okay? So Mark, please join us in presenting these special awards.
Thank you, Mayor. The Community Leadership Award for Small Business is presented to the city, by the city, to only one small business each year. This is a competitive award recognizing a business that contributes not only to our economy, but also provides a small town feel with its customer service and creates new local jobs. This year's winner is a business that the mayor and council members patronize and enjoy. After careful consideration, the Small Business Community Leadership Award goes to the Cupcake and Espresso Bar. Now, the city of Moreno Valley is very proud to be the home of the Cupcake and Espresso Bar. In just 5 years, owners Fadi and Karina Balut have made their business into a Moreno Valley institution, opening a second location in 2016. And I hear the plans for a third store are now in the works. The Cupcake and Espresso Bar's food and drinks are outstanding, their stores are beautiful and welcoming, and the customer service is absolutely the best. In short, it's exactly the kind of business we want to have in our community.
So it is my great pleasure to present the Community Leadership Award for Small Business to Karina and Fadi Balut, owners and operators of the Cupcake and Espresso Bar.
So we just wanted to say thank you to the mayor and all the council members, and Dr. K and the school district, and Dr. Sandback for always supporting our places. You know, when we first started out, we really were just trying to keep the place open, and it's just blossomed into something totally amazing. Without the community support and the help and the feedback from everybody, we truly wouldn't be able to be here today. It's just an awesome feeling. You know, we would have never thought we would be up here today or as successful as we have been without everybody's love and support. So we just wanted to say thank you to everybody, and hopefully we can continue to make everybody proud.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Now, the Community Leadership Award for Large Businesses goes to a visionary who has already transformed the landscape of Moreno Valley with the Skechers North American distribution headquarters. And as the mayor mentioned, Skechers 2 is on the way. I'm speaking, of course, about Mr. Ido Benzivi, the CEO of Highland Fairview and the Chamber of Commerce 2019 Citizen of the Year. He's the driving force behind the World Logistics Center, a world-class business park that will bring global companies, innovative architecture, and an estimated 20,000 new permanent jobs to our city. Mr. Benzivi has also been generous to the Moreno Valley community, donating more than $2 million to local charities. Yeah. And during the holidays, he also gives to local families in need.
So it is my pleasure to present the Community Leadership Award for Large Business to Mr. Ido Benzivi.
Thank you, Mayor, for this, and Council for this very, very generous recognition. I feel privileged to be able to be with everybody here today, as well as work in this community for so long. We've been a believer in Moreno Valley from the very early days. We've always seen what this community can become, and to see it unfold due to the hard work of the council, the preceding councils, as well as all the community members and residents of Moreno Valley. Has really made it a pleasure to be here. And nothing that's great is ever achieved with an easy path. And so would Moreno Valley succeed with some hard work, and we're very happy to be here. We've invested a tremendous amount of resources in Moreno Valley, and we're looking for a very bright future together. And lastly, I want to thank the council and the mayor for making this environment one of the best in the world to do business, as well as the staff that I couldn't say enough. We do large-scale things, complicated things, things that involve a lot of thought, a lot of effort, and there's nobody better that you can have stand by you in trying to accomplish those things. So thanks again to the city and staff and everybody. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you so much to Ido for being not only such a great partner to our city, but also a great friend to our community. And thank you to Fadi and Karina as well. We admire your achievement, and you certainly make our city even sweeter. And there was even more great news, business news this year. Hyundai of Moreno Valley has recently welcomed Genesis to its showroom floor. Genesis is Hyundai's luxury division. Congratulations to owner Mike Brown on this great new achievement in addition to your dealership. You see, we are always looking for ways to help expand private investment that creates good local jobs. For example, our award-winning Hire Moval program offers incentives of up to $5,000 to Moreno Valley businesses that hire Moreno Valley residents and graduates of college and certificate or training programs. Our businesses get valuable breaks on energy costs and licensing fees and help with job recruitment, while our residents get the chance to work right here in town. And this year, we have expanded our use of business incentives and launched the Hire a Moval Veteran Program. Moreno Valley businesses can now earn $1,000 for each veteran that they hire. It seems like the least that we can do to honor our veterans. And it's good for the health of our community because it helps us create the workforce of the future. As an educator by profession, I know that the workforce of tomorrow requires a good education today. So we're expanding education opportunities to meet both the needs of local employers and the hope and expectation of parents and students. Our partnership with California Baptist University continues to thrive with CBU's new Moreno Valley Satellite Campus, specializing in logistics and healthcare. And we are so fortunate to have Moreno Valley Unified and Val Verde Unified educating our children, and Moreno Valley College helping them take the next step in higher education. As many of you know, Moreno Valley College is led by its president, Dr. Robin Steinbach. Under her, give her a round of applause. Under her leadership, the college has partnered with the city on several exciting projects designed to help our students find success. For example, we launched the new Moreno Valley MoVal Learns Mayor's Challenge initiative. Starting this fall, it will help students avoid the earn versus learn trap. The earn versus learn is when students have to leave school, unfortunately, to make some money at a low-wage job. Then they get stuck in that job, just trying to make ends meet and never return to school. To help them finish college, we're providing career and technical education students in good standing with a monthly stipend throughout the year with tuition assistance. That total $2,000 may be all it takes to help a student finish school. Thank you. We also partner on the Moreno Valley College Promise Initiative to help fund the first-year community college for first-time students in Moreno Valley. The program pays for tuition, fees, and textbooks for the first year of college and provides valuable support services to help students succeed. So Mark, that brings us to our next award.
Thank you. Our Community Leadership Award for Educator of the Year goes to our Moreno Valley College partner who has worked with us to build the programs you just mentioned to life. This educator is a leader. She is a visionary and a collaborator. The Community Leadership Award for Educator of the Year goes to Dr. Robin Steinbach. Now, it's very rare for a city to have such a close working relationship with its community college. We are among the lucky few who can turn to our college with an idea to find a receptive audience and eager partners. And it's the Moreno Valley College president who sets the tone for that to happen.
So it is my privilege and honor as the mayor of this city to present the Community City Leadership Award for Educator of the Year to our good friend and partner, Dr. Robin Steinbach.
I am truly humbled to receive this award, and I do so on behalf of my team members at Moreno Valley College. We are inspired by our partnerships with our unified school districts in the city and the employers in Moreno Valley College, Moreno Valley, the city of Moreno Valley, to do nothing less than to transform our communities, to provide access to higher education, and for the success of our students, our residents, and your future employees. So thank you from the bottom of my heart.
So congratulations again to Dr. Robin Steinbach. She truly puts the community into the term community college. Our partnerships with Moreno Valley Unified and Val Verde Unified School Districts are also yielding great results. The Mayor's Apprenticeship Program promoting employment development, also known as MAPT, is in its second year and has benefited many high school students who have mild to moderate special needs, are English learners, or come from families of low incomes. And more than 120 students from Serrano, Columbia, and Edgemont Elementary schools will learn the basics of computer programming with the help of a $180,000 grant from the California Department of Education. The 3-year grant to the city's after-school program is the result of a joint application made by the Think Together program and our school district partners. We are extremely proud that the city's Think Together after-school programs are now offered at 43 elementary and middle schools. Through Think Together, the city provides 5,000 children visual and performing arts and other educational opportunities and keeps them safe and engaged during those critical hours between the time school lets out and when mom or dad gets home. While we help working parents support their children's education, we are also making the roads they take to work and school a lot smoother and safer. Our Public Works Department has more than 100 million square feet of roadway to maintain, and crews have repaired more than 6,000 potholes in just the last 12 months. For those doing the math, that's almost 30 pothole repairs each day. And over the next 2 years, we plan to invest nearly $12 million into improving our roads. We're also improving traffic flow by adding a new intelligent transportation system. It allows us to make adjustments to traffic flow adjustments and in real time, which is actually key during rush hours or emergencies. And as you may know, a major improvement project on the State Route 60 in Moreno Beach interchange is underway. There's a lot of road work, ladies and gentlemen, so please pardon our dust while we work to meet this important community priority. Speaking of a smooth ride, we are so proud that Karma Automotive calls Moreno Valley home. Did you all see the beautiful Karma Rovero parked outside? It's beautiful. Yes, it was built right here in Moreno Valley, USA. Relying on our talented local workforce, Karma has brought auto manufacturing back to Southern California, and I'm proud as the mayor to say that we have that auto manufacturing plant in our town. Karma has been such a wonderful addition to our community, and this year the company has invested another $100 million, launching its new innovation and customization center. It's where Karma's artisans customize cars to each buyer's precise specifications, turning out unique versions of the Rovero with uncompromised luxury and technological innovation. So Mark, it's time for one more Community Leadership Award. All right, here we go, Mark.
Thank you, Mayor. Our final award today is presented to a company that is helping Moreno Valley stand out on the international map. Karma Automotive and its team of several hundred Moreno Valley employees create a product that is beautifully unique and luxurious. That was true even before the company launched its new Innovation and Customization Center. Now, each customized Rovero turns heads that much faster, and the company's continuing investment here helps spotlight the quality of our local workforce for other employers searching for a great place to locate.
And that's why our Community Leadership Award for Innovator of the Year is proudly presented to Karma Automotive. Accepting the award for Karma is Chief Revenue Officer John Maloney.
Thank you, Mayor Gutierrez, council members, and other distinguished guests. I'm very honored to accept this award on behalf of Karma and all of our hardworking employees here at our Karma Innovation and Customization Center. Moreno Valley has really embraced Karma, and here we have thrived. And just this week, we concluded the first edition of our cars, and the car you see outside is our second edition of cars. So one of the accolades that you can add to your list is that Moreno Valley is the home of the manufacturer of the finest luxury cars, electric luxury cars in the world. And for that, we thank you and looking forward to continued success here. Thanks.
So as a city and as a community and as your mayor, I am so proud to be associated with Karma Automotive. We're also proud of the work we do to enhance Moreno Valley's overall quality of life by organizing several community events and beautification projects. Last winter's snow day and holiday tree lighting ceremony was a wonderful example. Thousands of residents attended the day-long event to celebrate the holidays together. We are also proud of our signature events, of course, our 4th of July parade and Fun Fest, and our summertime Mobile Rocks, Mobile Movies events that truly bring our community together. And keeping Moreno Valley beautiful is now a central focus for our city. This year, we planted over 23,000 new trees and shrubs, and we're also working to complete Moreno Valley's portion of the Juan Bautista Regional Trail. Libraries are also another important factor for our community. So it's great to see how well used the new mall library is being used right now, and there's more to come, by the way. Plans are now underway to expand our library system in the southeast of town. We are also very proud of our system of 38 parks. They get a lot of use, of course, but they are still kept amazingly clean and well-maintained. In May, we celebrated the opening of the Moreno Valley Skate Park, yet another testament to the wonderful working relationship we have with our residents, especially our youth. The skate park at Community Park was a community-driven project that's been in constant use since we cut the ribbon this spring. And this year, we also broke ground right next door to this building for another exciting civic project, our new community outdoor amphitheater. When it opens in 2020, it will immediately rank as one of the Inland Empire's premier outdoor venues. Our community also loves its animal companions, and the work of staff and volunteers at the animal shelter continues to rank high as a community priority. Last month, the animal shelter made news, unfortunately, across California when staff rescued close to 100 cats and kittens from a home here in town. But our media and communications team provided the news media a wonderful photo of an employee comforting a tiny, sick kitten. And what a difference that made in the tone of coverage. That great photo, which said so much about the wonderful work that our city employees do, actually helped change the tone of the coverage of the news. It helped transform a negative event into a more positive story about the way we here in Moreno Valley care for our animal companions. And earlier this year, the animal shelter received its third grant from the Petco Foundation for a total of $75,000 to support the shelter's life-saving work. They also won an award from the ASPCA for helping save more than 100,000 at-risk animals. And I have to say that this animal shelter has a very special place in my heart because that's where I first met my dogs, Kayla and Lassie. Of all of our community priorities, as your mayor, I can proudly say that public safety is our priority and ranks the highest. And that's how we treat it, as our top priority. In the past year, we added more community service officers, increased patrol hours, and deployed new motorcycle units to help police keep watch over our neighborhoods. I would like to thank the Riverside County Sheriff's Department, especially Chad Bianco, for your leadership as well. And Moreno Valley is going high-tech by using new shot recognition technology, which helps officers respond quickly to the closest possible location in the event of an incident. We are the first city in the Inland Empire to make use of this new technology. Used in conjunction with our citywide camera system of 400 cameras, it will help police protect residents and solve crimes. You see, when there's trouble and our residents call for help, they want to know that help is quickly on its way. That's why we continually work to improve our 911 response times. And I am very proud that our police officers make a conscious effort to build relationships here in the community. They not only protect, but they also serve. And they don't just enforce laws, they serve our residents in many different other ways, as do our brave firefighters. Probably every one of us, I know I was, at some point in our lives, wanted to be a firefighter, and for good reason. Like our police officers, our firefighters are heroes in our community. They run toward trouble, not away from it. In the past year, our fire department responded to 20,000 calls battling fires, treating accident victims, and saving lives. To support them, we're purchasing a new ladder truck this year, and again, making use of technology. Each of our fire stations is now equipped actually with AutoPulse. AutoPulse is an automated CPR device that helps patients and keeps them alive. Public safety, you see, is our highest priority, and it's our community's top priority. And while we are protected by our first responders, we are busy lifting up our community in creative and compassionate ways. You've probably heard the saying that the best social program is a job. It's because work is more than about money. It's about self-worth and self-esteem. So instead of just pushing people who are down on their luck out of town, we're helping them through the city's Homeless to Work program, a partnership with the Salvation Army and Waste Management. We decreased, and this is a fact, our homeless rate by 50%, and we were the only city in Riverside County that decreased by 50%, by the way. We are offering them work, cleaning up litter and other debris from city sites in exchange for support services to help get them off the street and back into our community. Someone once said that the moral test of government is how it treats those in the dawn of life, the children. Those who are in the twilight of life, the elderly, and those who are in the shadows of life, the sick, the needy, and the disabled. As your mayor, I can tell you that standing here that I am proud to report to you that measured against that moral standard, our city passes the test with flying colors. The state of our city, you see, in 2019 is very good, and our community is strong. Of course, like any city, we have our challenges in any community. But we are blessed to have an abundance of common sense, unshakable hope and optimism, a clear set of priorities, and generous and caring hearts. Fred Rogers could have been talking about the community of Moreno Valley when he said, "Look for the helpers. You will always find people who are helping." Well, folks, that's Moreno Valley, and that's my hometown. So, ladies and gentlemen, from the boy who was told that he may not go to college, but now serves as your great mayor, thank you all so much for coming today. Thank you.